Hello and welcome to this Wisdom Whisper. If we haven't met before, I'm Kerin Monaco, and today I'm talking about self-love because it is such a common message for women who are on the spiritual path. The connection we have with ourselves impacts absolutely everything from our romantic connections to the money we bring in to how we parent to even how we rest and how we play. Now, it's a very big and broad message, and it's going to mean and resonate in different ways for different people. But today I wanted to talk about how we can get started moving in that direction. It's really common for us to get caught up in asking, hey, how do I love myself? And so I'm going to share how you can get started in order to gain momentum so that you can stop asking how and start feeling it instead. The truth is that this relationship with yourself, it's not much different than how you would start one with any other person. If you've ever had a session with me, if you've been in my membership, if you've caught a random live that I've done, you've probably heard me say this before. And this is where I suggest you start all spiritual work, which is to just be kind to yourself. It's okay that you're here. It's okay that you have this question, how do I love myself? It's okay that you have wounds. And in fact, if you are here, I would say that you might be even a little bit more healed than the rest of the world that's walking around completely unaware or just straight up avoiding that they have stuff that they should be working on or could be working on. It's extremely loving to admit something isn't aligned and then to explore ways to address it. So you have already, just by a nature of being here, are working on your self-love. Be kind to yourself and give yourself some credit for showing up when you had that choice to walk away. Like I mentioned, this relationship, it's not any different than the ones that you start with another person, whether it be a romantic partner, a friendship, a working relationship. You don't start off acting like a jerk. So don't start this one that way either, okay? Now, once you've established that you're going to start moving forward, looking at yourself and treating yourself in a new way, it's really time to get started it's time to get to know yourself. What do you like to do? What are the things that you get excited about? What hurts your feelings? What makes you insecure? What are your favorite foods? What kinds of people do you enjoy being around? And what do you value? Now, I invite you to really push the edges of this because you are so much more than the box that you've likely been trying to fit into. Your interests go way beyond watching your kid play third base on the weekends, and you are so much more than any job title or any relationship that you're in. When you start this work, don't be surprised if you start off and feel like you have no idea how to answer questions or what it is that you like or what foods you do want for dinner tonight. Consider, when is the last time that you truly did this work? When was the last time that you allowed yourself to answer and explore who you are? And I don't even mean on a soul level yet. I mean just who you are as a human walking around this planet. Once you know a little bit about yourself, it's time to nurture that relationship. And how do we do that? Well, like with all relationships, you just start to spend time with yourself. And this isn't the cliche salt baths and chocolates. Those things are nice, but a lot of times nurturing the relationships asks you to choose you on the good times or on the good days and the bad days. I think Sebastian heard me start talking about food. Okay, so this step 3 of nurturing that relationship with yourself, it's by far the most challenging because it's when you really have to harness that inner power to continue to show up for yourself time and time again. It can be really hard to make the shift alone because while we live in a world that says to put on your own oxygen mask first, have you ever gotten the impression that you would be judged quite harshly for doing just that? So if you do want some support, not just in upping your self-love game, but on your entire spiritual journey, go ahead and check out The Collective. This is my monthly membership for the awakened woman to heal and connect with like-minded sisters. There's some information about it down in the video description. There's also access to a free soul journey experience. You can register for it using the link down in the video description. It puts you in contact. It helps you connect with your inner goddess, which is a beautiful way to connect with yourself and to connect with that loving part of yourself. All right. So I do hope that this journey or this video is helpful in getting you going and helping you gain momentum on your own path. I would love to hear anything that comes up for you either in the comments, or you are welcome to send me an email at info@kerinmonaco.com. That's also in the video description. But thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.